There we go.
So, are we recording? We're going to click record.
We're going to click record. We're going to get going here.
So
All right.
record on that.
You got your volume turned up?
Yeah, okay. So, the legal name of the business, Troy Luxor Fitness Apparel LLC, right?
Yes.
So it's an LLC and a sole. So what motivated you into starting this business?
So basically, Troy Luxor came to me in a dream. I'm always an entrepreneur. So basically, it started, Troy Luxor came to me in a dream. And out of that dream is the manifestation of what it is now. 7 years in now is what it's about.
So a dream manifesting into an actual business.
That's right, absolutely.
Okay. I'm a slow typer, so just give me a second.
Oh, no problem. As I love doing interviews, it's all good.
So it started in 2002, right?
2012.
Oh, my bad, 12. So it was first created in 2012.
Yeah.
Okay, so what sources of money were used to start the business?
All right. So when I initially got when it first came to me in the dream, I wrote everything down. All right. So from the colors to the whole concept. And 6 months later, I basically opened a storefront. So the funding came from my savings, my retirement savings. So that's where the initial start of it came from.
Okay, so how about funding now?
Funding now is still coming from my own pocket, working a second job.
Gotcha. So location of the business chosen?
So the location right now that is in Dayton, Ohio. So we have a mall that we use to showcase our pieces. And we also have on the website, which is troyluxor.com.
So location is in Ohio, and there's a mall in that local Ohio. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the mall called? Do you know?
It's called Dayton.
How do you spell that?
Dayton, Dayton Mall.
By the way, I realized on your website it said a different location in Ohio.
Yeah, so it has so that's for contact information, email, that's the PO box.
I got you. So, does the business have any official mission statements? So mission statements are basically more short-term goals, basically. Yeah. So what are they?
Okay, so when I first started out, the mission statement is basically empowerment for people, basically to change their habits that they have, and also to help the younger kids in the like if they're in sports, from wrestling to basketball, football, anything that I could contribute or to give to help them, to encourage them, empower them for greater success in life. So that's always been my mission there.
So that's more like a long term.
Right, so it's a continuing process. Yeah.
So how about your short term goals though?
Short-term goals for Troy Luxor.
It's like you can complete in about a year or two. But so long term goal more like 10.
Right. So our short-term goal right now is we just came out with a new product, and is to get this product into a mainstream retailing complex. So our new boxer brief just came out, and our goal is to get it into a chain. So if I was to say like a Walmart chain, that would be awesome. Just some type of chain. That would be the goal that we have for Troy Luxor right now.
Is there any more? Short term?
Short term? All right. So we also want a storefront established, like a flagship. So that's one of the goals that I definitely want to accomplish is that. Also, another goal that we also do, like for short term, is establish a team that we do bodybuilding shows all over, right?
Okay.
So to be able to establish a 9 man crew, meaning 3 crew members being Florida, 3 crew member being California at different bodybuilding shows, and maybe international. So that's the goal to more for us.
Okay, so you said 3 in Cali, 3 in Florida, and the third in
Dubai.
So like just like another place. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. So yeah, so we already covered short term. We already covered long term. So long term is empowerment for people and helping the younger kids in certain sports. So football, wrestling, whatever.
Right.
Okay. Do you have a list of objectives that you're currently pursuing?
A list of objectives.
Yeah. Currently.
Okay. Meaning, clarify that for me.
I'm guessing it's like your.
So objective is basically getting the boxer brief in the chain. So that was definitely my,
That's your like kind of your main.
right?
Okay.
Because when you go to different retailer and the support and the comfort I felt wasn't there, so I literally went out and designed my own, and it's ready. You know what I'm saying? So finding a chain right now, it'd be awesome.
So stakeholders, they're basically people that work in your company. So it's either internal, which are like employees or management or whatever, or external, such as the government. So who are your main internal and external stakeholders of the government?
That's a great question. Well, as being an entrepreneur, you're
yourself mainly.
Right. You have many hats, but once again, my goal as we continue to grow is to hire people to allocate at different divisions of the company as we continue to grow.
So just clarifying,
Yes.
you're the main person, so you control most of it. And
Yes.
do you have any other employees with you at the moment?
At the moment, no. I lean on friends to help. A sounding board, advice, because the good book says multitude of counsel there is safety. So I try to bounce different ideas off of different ones, and I get input that way.
So how about external?
External. So once again, it's still me.
Gotcha.
Not there yet. I think a lot of times when people have to believe in something or see the vision of it, they might see it, but you got to have that belief to want to jump on board, and that's the key too as well.
So this question goes along with the other one, but I'll just ask it anyways. How do you keep all the employees, stakeholders satisfied? So you just believe in yourself, that kind of thing.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Keeping a positive atmosphere, attitude about the whole concept. Because you're gonna have some good days, you're gonna have some bad days, but a leader has to be able to create a solution for it. So any problem that arises, you gotta find a solution.
Because it's mainly on you.
Yeah.
So I just put in believe in yourself, have a positive attitude, and basically keep on working.
Right.
So, okay. So who is responsible for the organization's strategy decision making?
Okay.
And so I'll just put that you're...
Yeah, so any decision, any future plans, any goals right now is still me overseeing the whole company. I do reach out to different ones to, come on board, but once again, it comes with that believability.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. So how has your business been innovated in its response to changes in the external environment, such as political, economic, social, and technological changes?
All right, so as when I first started out, basically the concept, of the t-shirts, print t-shirts was your main go-to, right?
So is it mainly okay? So since it's athletic apparel, it's not. It's more spandex, like material-wise.
Material-wise. So as it evolved, as the company has grew from 2012 to where we're at now, we moved from just the basic t-shirt press and printing to now we're also customizing unique leggings, unique sports bras. We're working with manufacturers that are totally automated and designing our new fitness wear.
So I can say that for environmental, you're more on factory work, producing.
Factory producing in quantities. Mass quantities.
And mass.
But I'm still small enough to control the quality of it. I'm still small enough to control the little variables so that I could change within a hand. That's the part I definitely love. And I love the part of creating new designs, new concepts as well.
And you also said that. Okay, so spandex material, and what are other materials?
So you got spandex material it's basically a combination of different material that goes into your spandex. So it could be nylon, it could be cloth, it could be 100% wool, just different fabrics that are blended, to make it work. So, like a yoga pants, the material is different from someone that
So political.
Political, all right.
Any changes because of that? Any response?
Political at this particular time, there's no changes. We're still pushing forward, no matter who's in office or who's dictating what. I believe I have a stronger power, which is the God that I serve. So no matter what the condition is happening, I'm still pushing forward.
Okay, so for economic, I'll put mass quantities, and then because of that, usually it's a little cheaper since it's more. Mass quantities. You want to add anything on there for economic?
No, I'm just following your lead,
Okay, so economic. So social, you said that you're producing leggings with pockets in them.
Yes,
so
our new concept that's coming out is
trends basically.
Exactly. So when you have a demand of public, like especially with the younger generation, our younger generation has a lot of cell phones, right?
Of course.
So cell phone usage, you have to accommodate for that. So the new design that Troy Luxor is coming out with is pocket leggings and also shorts. We got pocket shorts coming out too as well.
Okay, pocket shorts. And then so for technology, so you're going website, so you're going online.
Yeah, online. Once again, that plug is troyluxor.com.
So going online from website. So same thing. So political, economic, social, technology in the next 5 years.
So next.
Yeah. So what do you think will happen with your how will your business be affected by political, economic, social, technology changes in the next 5 years?
Okay. So I believe through faith and believing that whatever I put my mind to and whatever I write down, you got to come up with a plan. You have your goals set. So my goal is to reach a certain benchmark financially for the company so we could do more. So with more, you guys give back and help the community as well. So, yeah.
So just give me a quick second. So I'm guessing at the moment you're just gonna, in the next 5 years, we'll kind of just see how everything's gonna turn out. We're gonna go with the flow in a way.
Well, we could go with the flow, but once again, you got to have precise you got to know what your target, what you're going after. So the goal for Troy Luxor as a whole is to get to a $10 million company.
Okay.
So being at a $10 million company, now I can able to, there's athletes need to go to school. We could contribute back to the community, contribute to someone that needs help. One of our biggest goals is, as an entrepreneur, using my company, Plateau, is to help other entrepreneurs that struggles, because I know what the struggle is to start your own business and to keep going. So if I could go back and say, hey, what's your plan? What's your goal? How can Troy Luxor help you? And that's ultimately what I want to accomplish, is to help other entrepreneurs, help other athletes reach their potential, because there's still hope. As long as there's hope, we can keep moving,
So how have the organization's objectives changed over the past 5 years? So what changed between 2012 and 2017, basically?
All right. So what has changed is, number one is we look at what's the environment, what's going on, and what's the supply and what's the demand. Who's wanting what? What's the customer feedback from the customers is what they're wanting. So what they've been wanting is from Troy Luxor is the pocket leggings. What has changed from the beginning, 2012 to now, or 5 years, is just a lot of wisdom that we have obtained for the company. So now we're focused in what direction we want to go and moving forward. Absolutely.
Okay. Gotcha. So, and then right now is more towards what social media wants and what the younger generation
The younger generation is, because I can't lose sight of the younger generation, so I have to stay connected with them. What's happening, what's moving, what's the trends happening. I have to stay alert of that. Certain colors was popping this summer, like the fluorescent green. So I can have products for fluorescent green, lime green, stuff like that. And, whatever the culture is moving, we try to stay along with it. But I also like to be an innovator, meaning I like to come up with new concept ideas. And that's something I've been brainstorming. How can I make a regular legging, but make it unique, make it different? So Troy Luxor, our own basis is based off of vibrant colors, right? Out there in your face type style. And one thing I've learned through the years, not everybody likes vibrant colors, right? So we have to accommodate that market too as well. So there's a lot of things we had to learn. We had to adjust from a smaller size to a plus size too as well. We had to adjust for that. So there's a lot of variables, and through trials and second errors, we have get the feedback from the customers and what they want, and so now we have to put all the pieces together and make this work as we move forward the next 5 years. By the way, we're doing a business talk for her school. She wanted to give me an interview today for her school, so I definitely appreciate that.
Okay, so globalization.
Globalization,
Yep.
right.
So, what extent has globalization affected your organization?
Okay. So dealing with global, I realize now the big tragedy has been happening in Brazil, meaning that the rainforest right now is burning, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's been burned for 18 days or so. And to me, if that accounts for 20 to 25% of our air, right? You would think organization will jump together, fly a plane over, drop whatever they need over to stop that rain. So
it's almost like a publicity kind of thing.
right.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily. Just it's a good cause.
That's
But
true.
the unique thing, if I was in that position, that I could go get a plane and
Yeah.
fly over and drop water on it. That's a position I need to be in. So, so politically, you know,
Well, it's not really about political. It's more about like how your business might get influenced on like an international scale.
okay,
So you can say like maybe you can think, oh, Troy Luxor can be like let's say in China or like let's say in Europe or somewhere like that.
Right,
How
right.
it can influence.
so, you know, so when Troy Luxor goes to different markets, and once again, Troy Luxor is a vibrant type company. So, like for my goal right now is to get to Dubai, right? So once we get to Dubai, they have not seen a Troy Luxor style. So that right there is going to change the thinking, the pattern of that community in Dubai, of buying power, you know. So the more we can influence, the key is influence. That's the key, and set the trend. You know, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to accomplish.
So in the email I gave you a while ago, I talked about how like you said, Troy is like either a city or like in Egypt, I think,
Right.
or like Luxor was either Greece or Egypt
Yes.
again, or
Right.
it was one or the
Right.
other. So do you think you would maybe input, let's say, Greek or Egyptian influence or culture in your design?
That's great. So once again, so Troy is from the Greece,
Okay.
and Luxor is from Egypt.
Okay.
So it represents two powerful cities in the past, joined together forms power, strength, and victory.
Okay.
So that's a great idea to incorporate gypsum type material style into the Troy Luxor brand. That's a great idea, even Greece as well. The Greek concept. So yeah, absolutely, that'd be a great thing to do.
So you know how like in
You're a mess.
so there are like sometimes on social media you'll get like different countries will have like or different areas in that continent will have like different let's say like trends, or do you think it's a good idea to incorporate those trends from a different country in America at the moment?
Okay, so trends comes from all over. So it's just like music, right? So a music style or a dance style might originate from maybe after the country, right? So, but they incorporate into a little bit of hip hop into it. So trends are always coming and going. So yeah, absolutely. You kind of want to, if a trend is coming through, you kind of want to be a part of that trend. You don't want to be outside and not being part of that trend. But you also want to be the trailblazer of coming up with new styles, new designs as well. So it's a cool.
Mix of both.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to what extent does your organization address social problems in the community?
So dealing with social problems in the community is once again, are you talking like?
Let's say since I feel like Carmel will be a poor example because we're more of a medium to high end class people,
Right.
Let's say like Indianapolis, for example, since we met in Indianapolis,
Indianapolis,
and
yeah.
you do see like around the 50th Street and below you do see a little bit of property here and there. It's still a small amount, but it gets more when you go to like let's say 30th Street,
Right.
So how do you think you can deal with that, like as a social problem towards the community? Since you said you will give back to the community,
Right.
since you are a local business.
Right. So the biggest thing is just like anything, you have to assess the needs of the people, right? So what's the people needing and so how can you impact it? So the greater way to impact or make change is to network. So if this particular group is doing this and this particular group is doing that, is joining groups together, coming as one force to address a problem. So once again, once you identify the problem, you got to come up with a solution, all right? And the solution of different groups networking together to solve that problem. To empower, young people, empower their parents for change. Because each generation is going to breed another generation of the same concept. So if you don't step in and make changes in a environment that's conducive that they know poverty might be there, is then you're not being effective. So you got to address the needs of the people. That's the key right there of making changes.
I think she has making key changes. Let's say giving back to community.
Right. So either giving back to your community could be financial, it could be your time, it could be whatever it to address. Once again, my company is empowerment for young people, because we was all young before. So I look back at who helped me, so I try to reach back to help someone else too as well.
So this is your opinion now.
Okay.
So do you believe it's more important for a business to be purpose-driven or profit-driven? So purpose-driven is this is what you want to put out, and you're for the community's own good in a way, to have purpose in life in a way, and then profit is more about money. So which one do you think?
So as me being so right now, as me being a small company, passion is the key for me. So passion runs with purpose, right? So that's would be my forte right now, is being passionate about what I'm doing, and passionate to show others that you can chase your dreams, you can go after what you want. So I'm very passionate about that. So that's the first thing. And the Bible talks about when you give, you shall receive. So the philosophy of giving your time, giving your financial resources to help, it automatically come back to you to grow your company. So big time in giving.
So at the end of the day, it's more about helping other people. So then okay, so helping others, and then in a way, what you put in the community is what you get back.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay, I like that thought.
I'm glad you like that.
Okay, we're almost done here.
No problem. You're good.
So, from 2012 to 2015, so your more beginning years, since you're, like you said, small business, kind of solo in a way.
Right.
So in the first 3 years, what are the main challenges you faced? If you can think about all.
So as I go back to the main challenges I faced was identity, right?
Okay.
So identity is meaning, here's Troy Luxor, a new brand coming to the market, right? So you already have your Nikes, your Adidas, your Under Armour, all of them that the mainstream people already know about. So how do you add value to your name to enter into this market? It's a very competitive market. So I enter in market back 3 days. That was my difficult time, is at identity, to let people know I'm here, and social media now moving forward has really helped to connect the pieces to my vision, to what the company stands for, and where the company originated from. So while she's still typing, I'll put another plug out. We came out with our new boxer briefs, alpha male boxer briefs. So it's on the website, troyluxor.com. And for a loved one, for you, go check that out, order that. Definitely appreciate it. We customize that so much.
So besides identity, do you have any other problems you face or troubles you face?
Right. So once again, the first year to 3 years is your identity, trying to let the public know that Troy Luxor is here. Then you move into your third, your fifth, sixth year, then you have to, so you have a certain group of people that believe in what you're trying to do, and then they bought. And then now you have to get the repeat of those same people and new people as well, so to grow your company. So the challenge is the funding. The financial aspect of it is always the setback for a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses fail as well because of the lack of the financial there. So once again, through faith and believing, I just continue to roll up my sleeve, get the hustle and grind out because you got to put money into your company.
Of course.
So we're able to market, advertising, and to bring inventory in for it to continue to grow. Mm-hmm.
So what are some challenges that your business is facing currently, like today? Is funding still one of them? Funding is going to be a while.
Yeah, funding is still for entrepreneurship. Funding is definitely one of the things that's there. I think right now with me is bringing in new designs and new inventory. Inventory buildup is a huge factor right now because the platform that we just recently launched our new website, which is troyluxor.com. So that new platform is great, sustainable, able to handle loads of orders, user-friendly, easy to access through. So we invested money into that. Now we have to build up inventory to accommodate the influx of customer needs, what they want. And able to offer customers different selection sizes for what we talk about. So that's where we're at. Inventory right now is the bulk of what I'm dealing with right now.
Do you think bringing in a stable team is another challenge at the moment?
I would love to have a team, infrastructure team built in place. If I could sell the idea that this company is going to grow exponentially, believing in the dream, I would love to have a team built on giving their time, to really ramp up the marketing, media, advertisement, networking, to ramp that up and so we all can eat at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So if we could build a team like that, that'd be awesome.
Surprisingly, that's the end of our interview.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said before, if we need more information, maybe even numbers if you don't mind, because that's like a little more private.
Okay.
So we might need numbers, we might not. We'll just let you know through email.
All right.
So I'm probably gonna be the main one who's gonna email you the most.
Okay.
If others want to, they can go right ahead. And then, honestly, that's about it.
Well, you know what? I appreciate you even considering my company to interview today. And, definitely appreciate that.
One more thing.
Yes.
So, it's a lot. Let that roll. So when where is it? So okay. So this is some after interview stuff. Just give me like a quick second. So I was just wanting to thank you for coming here, taking your time.
I have no problem.
So that's pretty awesome. And like with your business and like my parents' business, I often learn a lot about being like an entrepreneur and starting your own business and how hard it really can be, especially with customer service and just having a stable team in general. Because a lot of people nowadays prefer to have the hourly payment than the actual like commitment into a job.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
So our teacher, he wants us to invite our local business people to our to like a little kind of a party in a way.
Okay.
So when that happens, when he gives out the details for that, I'll email you that.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Soon.
I would love to show up for that. Yeah, absolutely.
And then I need to write a thank you card sometime soon, and then either give it to you. I got see how that.
No problem. We can make it happen. We just have to email is part of our way of communicating.
Yeah.
So, if I was to ask you a question on the quick business side, so what class are you into?
Right now I'm taking an IB business class.
IV business class.
Yeah, IB
Okay.
business.
All right. Oh, okay. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's real good.
So,
It's still
IB business, it just what is it? Goes through like, at least since I'm taking the, since we're just starting the class in a way, so far it's just talking about how a business can incorporate like changes to the world, different cultures, and kind of like the ethics of a business and like the strategies and all that stuff. So it's not like super in detail right now. We're just like learning about just a little bit of everything.
All right, so that's good. So one thing I might leave on the table with you is I love the fact that you're doing the business class, but just keep in mind the only way you're gonna really know what's happening is you got to be on the front line, right?
That's what I'm doing with the restaurants.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like just being in the position of actually like in like a business kind of in a way. Like,
Right.
even
So
though,
you're learning
yeah, even though I'm still really young,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I do help with like the actual like details of the business.
Right.
And they'll be asking me, hey, can you check on these numbers for me, or can you do that for me? I'll be like,
Right.
yeah, sure. And I'll like take the numbers down and whatnot. Oh, by the way, so it's Christopher. What's your last name?
Milliner.
How do you spell that?
Milliner.
Okay, so the phone number, the 606-4782, is that your personal one?
That's my personal number. That number, it also access with all my interchanging with my business too as well.
Okay.
So absolutely.
But I feel like just with at the moment, leave everything very professional. Maybe just email is more easy.
Yeah, email. It's whatever texting is fine for that number as well.
Okay, so I just need to put time. So it was 4 to 4:50.
So we're wrapping up here now, and she was interviewing me. Dealing for anyone that's just jumped on, she interviewed me. She's taking a business class in her school, IB business class, and she's going through the process of dealing with running a business and the concept of it. So I appreciate the fact she took the time out to interview me on that, on different business, because I'm still learning too as well.
So we're all really basically learning.
We are learning.
Yeah.
But the big thing is roll your sleeve up, and get in the grind. That's the key. So, all right. So I'm going to end this now on my end with the video, and I thank you guys for whoever was watching, and appreciate that. Keep Troy Luxor in prayer, and go online, TroyLuxor.com. We've made some new changes on our website. Now it's interfaced with all our social media, so definitely go check it out. Buy something, new items are coming. We come up with the new pocket leggings, pocket shorts, yoga leggings. Right now the hot things is going with our hoodies. A lot of people are wanting the hoodies now. So boxer brief is one of our biggest push right now for our company. I encourage you. It comes in 3 for $25. It's custom made, everything's stitched on it. Pick up one for your loved one, support our brand as I try to encourage you guys to chase your dreams too as well. So, all right, thank you. That's enough talking I've done. So, I'm gonna sign off here.